And welcome back to Atreyu News. Disgraced DNC chair gets roasted after calling for Trump investigation. Following her tweet calling for an investigation into President Trump's Russian ties, former DNC chair Demi Wasserman Schultz received a slew of responses calling her out for her hypocrisy. We need an open, bipartisan investigation of Russian influence on our democracy and the White House. And we all remember who she was. She was the chairman of the Democratic National Committee, abruptly said she was resigning after a trove of leaked emails showed party officials conspiring to sabotage the campaign of Senator Bernie Sanders. So, the hypocrisy indeed, and the nerve of such a person to say something like that when she herself resigned. First, we need an open bipartisan investigation on your rigging of the 2016 Democratic primary. Please stop gaslighting people. How about an open bipartisan investigation on your DNC involvement, Debbie? This woman's an idiot. Getting roasted online. The White House budget. The White House budget, what we know, for $54 billion increase in defense spending, offset by equal cuts in domestic spending. White House budget potential cuts, 24% cut in the EPA, 11% cut for TSA, including airport security, 37% cut for a State Department and foreign aid. Sounds good to me. I'm looking forward to the wall breaking ground. President Trump's budget director just dropped a truth bomb about Obama. President Trump's budget director just revealed the theory that Barack Obama's administration was manipulating the jobs numbers during his presidency. Well, we know that already. There were some pretty big job numbers, however, they were like in fast food industry where the pay is, it's not even a living wage. So I'd say upwards of 80% of the job creation under the Obama administration was not a living wage job. It was designed to make us accept less, but those days are over.
President Trump celebrated some good news on Friday. 253,000 jobs were added to the U.S. economy in February, with the unemployment rate falling to 4.7%. For a president who campaigned on bringing back jobs, the unemployment rate must be a very important number, one would think, right?
The unemployment number, as you know, is totally fiction.
The 5% figure is one of the biggest hoaxes.
Don't believe those phony numbers when you hear 4.9 and 5% unemployment. The number's probably 28, 29, as high as 35. In fact, I even heard recently 42%.
So what changed? Well, here's White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer.
I talked to the president prior to this, and he said, to quote him very clearly, they may have been phony in the past, but it's very real now.
Joining me now is the director of the White House Office of Management and Budget, former Congressman Mick Mulvaney. Director Mulvaney, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Jake, good morning. Thanks very much for having me.
So did anything actually change at the Bureau of Labor Statistics in terms of methodology or who is running the business there?
Hey, what I think changed is you start to look at some of the underlying numbers. You look at the U6 number. We can talk already boring your audience. There's things like U3, U6. And what you should really look at is the number of jobs created. We've thought for a long time, I did, that the Obama administration was manipulating the numbers in terms of the number of people in the workforce to make the unemployment rate, that percentage rate, look smaller than it actually was. And we used to tell people back home, the only thing you should really look at, number of jobs created. And as long as that number is above $250,000, the economy is doing extraordinarily well. And that was the number we hit last week.
But just to, I don't want to spend the whole interview talking about this, but just
Sure.
to point on it, you're not the one that was attacking the numbers as phony. There's nothing that changed that made them real today.
No, the BLS did not change the way they count, I don't think, but you could have a long conversation when you've got a numerator and a denominator, how to arrive at a percentage, but again, I don't want to bore people.
This isn't a claim that you made, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it.
Making America great again. Donald Trump's making that look easy.